All right, loyal fans, facing off tonight, we have two amazing teams. We're going to start with our red team tonight. We have the dear Evanston Hansens. First up, waving through a window, is Meg, Barbie, and Kennedy. Ooh, yum yum, getting hydrated. Awesome. Next up, it is sincerely her. It is Fiona, Stevens. Say hello. Oh, lifting weights? Okay, showing off, I think. All right, and captaining the dear Evanston Hansens tonight, he will be found. It is Chip, yes we Aucoin. Aw, look at him. All right, now get ready. They're defending champs. It is your hometown Chicago bosses. Up first tonight, we have our pal, Kati, Pink Floyd's The Waldron. Oh, getting ready to wick that sweat away. Next up is everyone's favorite. It is Mr. Simon Border Collier. Let's give it up for Simon. Oh, so sleepy. So sleepy. Look how sleepy Simon is. And finally, their captain tonight, getting ready to lead them to victory. It is Ashley Queen Victoria. Oh, sanitizing those hands. Getting ready to get that dirt off. And finally, let's hear it for your ref tonight, Bruce Phillips.
Hello, loyal fans, and welcome to CSZN's Comedy Sports Network here on Twitch TV. We are so glad that you are here and are joining us. Maureen, how are you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm great. I am fighting back a cough, so I would ask if the chat hears me cough tonight, type a 5, and I'll know that that's you wanting me to feel better.
Fantastic. It is also, this is the now safest way to view Maureen in this exact moment, is through the magic of the internet.
In a bubble, yeah.
Maureen took you through some of the information about the fouls that we have going on here. The out-of-bounds foul applies not only to our players, but also you on your screen, so make sure that you are typing and giving suggestions, only that is all ages appropriate. It is also my job to inform you about what is called as the technical foul. We are using the magic of the internet to broadcast into your homes and phones and tablets and devices. It has also been long enough in this world that we are no longer accepting of mute buttons, messes in internet, anything that is a technical foul through the magic of the internet. I can blow my whistle and I will call the technical foul, and that player must then correct the technical foul, perhaps lose points from their all-important score. Keep in mind that everything you're about to see tonight is completely improvised. This is entirely made up. The players have no idea what's going on, and it is going to be fueled by suggestions that we're going to get from you, the audience. Maureen got a bunch of suggestions to start off this match. I am very excited. The teams are very excited. I think it's time to say, captains to the screens, please. All right, Captain Chip, Captain Ashley, Captain Chip, please acknowledge one another.
I acknowledge you.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Captain Ashley, you are the hometown team, so I'm going to offer you the first option to choose which team goes first. To do that, I've got a box of crayons here and a bag. I'm pouring them into the bag, and I would like you to pick a color, and I'm going to pull out and we'll see what we get.
Orange.
What color would you like? Captain Chip, what color would you like?
Let's go with blue.
Blue and orange. The correct color is...
The Chicago
blue.
Bears.
Blue it is.
Oh, that seems rigged.
It does. Well, I thought you'd choose blue because you're the blue team. All right, so Captain Chip, I'm going to let you choose first. Tell me, what game would you like to play in this first team choice or head-to-head round?
Ref Bruce, we'd like to challenge the bosses to the game of Try That On for Size.
Try that on for size. Captain Ashley, do you accept?
I mean, it's not our best game, but we're pretty dang good at it, so yeah, we accept.
Nice. Also, Captain Ashley, I'm going to need you to raise your level of trash talk.
Absolutely, no problem. You
Please, field your
non-nickname
teams.
okay.
Captain Ashley's just getting warmed up. It's going to come. She's going to be just taking
We're all going to be in for it, Bruce. We're all going to be in for it.
Captain Ashley, what team member would you like to come to the screens first?
We're gonna have Kati start for us.
Great. And Chip for the red team?
Start with Fiona.
Fiona, wonderful. This is the game of try that on for size. What is going to happen is one player is going to be doing an activity of some sort, a physical activity, and then they're going to say try that on for size. The next player must do the same activity, but changing it up into a little something different. They'll say what they're doing differently, similar actions. To get us started, we're going to start with Fiona. Can I get from the chat an active activity like brushing your teeth or milking a cow or something else? Knitting is the first thing I saw. Fiona, we're going to begin with you. The suggestion is knitting. When you're ready.
I'm knitting. Try that on for size.
I'm doing my nails. Try that on for size.
I am a master conductor. Try that on for size.
Alakazam. Try that on for size.
Traffic is everywhere today. No, go left. Try that on for size.
Did you guys see my new marionette puppets? Try that on for size.
Oh, these? They're all of my rings. Try that on for size.
Look at these brand new bangles Jared got me. Try that on for size.
Unfortunately, that is the second jewelry-based suggestion that we've gotten. I'm going to call that a repeat. Too close. Bring me up one other team member from the blue team. Simon versus Fiona. Simon, you were going to begin this activity, and it is the suggestion of juggling. Juggling,
okay.
Please.
Yeah, all right. I'm juggling. Try that on for size.
Okay, you gotta pick one. This one or this one. Try that on for size.
I'm that little justice thing, and I cannot figure out what's truthful or just or whatever. I'm having a hard day. Try that on for size.
You're right. Your curls really do just coil right up. Try that on for size.
I'm too nervous to do anything else with this slinky. Try that on for size.
The flowers are this high and this high. Try that on for size.
Oh boy, you know those cats in the restaurants? Then their little paws just go up and down. That's also me right now. Meow. Try that on for size.
Oh, I am sorry, Simon. Those cats go like this.
Oh, technicality.
Where you will not have a nickname ever again.
Oh no. Bring me one other player in the blue team. This could be a sweep. Fiona is taking over this one, but Captain Ashley, notoriously strong at this game.
Oh, I would talk trash, but you are so correct about that call.
Maureen, would you please go to the chat and find us an activity so I cannot be accused of bias?
Of course. And chat, please keep throwing those activities into the chat. You're going to be planting a rose bush.
Planting a rose bush. We'll begin with Captain Ashley for this one. Begin.
Okay.
I'm planting a rose bush. Try that on for size.
For the last time, Timmy, you sit here. Try that on for size.
I'm putting my pizza dough in a bowl to proof. Try that on for size.
Cats don't belong on keyboards. Try that on for size.
I'm moving my wig from the wash bucket to the rinse bucket. Try that on for size.
This is a bucket, and it's over here now. Try that on for size.
I'm sorry. I have a rule about repeating types. That is our second bucket. Fiona.
Oh, wow.
Rotate
Too many buckets.
Too many.
Too many buckets,
Too many.
too many bangles. All right, Meg is up. From the chat, I'm going to go with painting. Painting. And we will begin with Meg on this one. When you're ready.
I'm painting a bucket. Try that on for size.
I'm basting this turkey I've nailed to the wall. Try that on for size.
Sweetie, I know you're so tall, but I think you're covered with sunscreen. Try that on for size.
Oh my goodness, we are going to get these brows done if it kills us. Try that on for size.
This is the wackiest zipper I've ever seen. Try that on for size.
Mom, why isn't the kite working? Try that on for size.
Hey, okay, so Jimmy, I know you got your head stuck in between the poles and the banister. I'm putting butter on it, so just put your head through.
Unfortunately, that a little bit too basty-ish for me.
Is it a
Seemed
repeat?
like a repeat. Seemed like a repeat. Seemed like a repeat. Yeah, and you know what? I didn't like the bucket either. Captain Ashley has brought it up into what I believe to be now a tie. Captain versus captain. This is how the match is starting. What's going to happen? From the chat, Maureen, would you please give us one more activity for this final game?
Bruce,
Final
I
round.
would love to. They are going to be walking through a spider web. Thank you, Amanda
Walking
Brock, for that
through
suggestion.
a spider web. Excellent suggestions. I want to see nice, big physical commitment. Captain Chip, we're starting with you. Begin.
I'm walking through a spider web. Try that on for size.
I just glammed my face up. Try that on for size.
Come on, Vogue. Try that on for size.
Oh, I just burnt every single one of my fingers. Try that on for size.
You read my palms? Are you psychic? Try that on for size.
I wish I would stop sweating. I really wish I would. Try that on for size.
Pushing an elephant out of the way so I can get to the water hole. Try that on for size.
This is actually the face stroke in swimming. That's what it's called. Try that on for size.
I'm spinning pasta on my fingers to get it ready for market. Try that on for size.
Guess who just got her nails did? Try that on for size.
Ugh, taffy. Try that on for size.
My legs are tired, so I'll get my Fitbit steps like this. Try that on for size.
Talk to both my hands. Try that on for size.
Oh my gosh, this elephant is so soft, surprisingly.
Oh, the second elephant in the suggestion.
Too
That
many
is
elephants.
a repeat. That means 5 big points to the red team.
Elephant.
Well done, players.
Excellent. Hey, Bruce, scoring
Hey, Maureen.
updates. That gives our dear Evanston Hansens 5 points to our Chicago bosses 0 points. Back to you.
Very nice. Also, want to give a quick shout out. Please give some 6s and 7s in the chat for the music that you heard during that game for John Sturck on piano, who will be coloring all of the music and incidentals that you hear throughout. You'll never see his face, but you'll feel his music. All right, let's get our red team up. Captain Chip to the screen, please.
Hello.
Captain Chip, well done. You won that game. How's it feel?
It feels great. We can just stop right here.
Unfortunately not. We are contractually obligated. We have a certain amount of time we gotta fill. So, I will come to you, however, and ask you to pick a game that you would like your team to play in this Teen Choice round.
I would like to call the game of Changing Styles for my team.
Changing styles. Very good. Field your team. Players and folks in the chat, this is the game of changing styles. What is going to happen is these three are going to do a scene for you. However, at any point, we can change the style of genre. So please put in the chat now types of movie genres, types of literature genres, things, channels, subjects that you would see on Netflix. Put them all in the chat. I am going to be interrupting the scene and pulling from the chat those suggestions. So just keep them coming as we go. Also, in the chat, if you would do me a favor and put a location, a non-geographic location. So not Paris, but maybe a gas station or an Applebee's or under the sewers. Under.
Under.
Go ahead and find that suggestion, put it in the chat, and we will use that as our suggestion. Wonderful. I'm going to take the 4th of July parade. A 4th of July parade is your suggestion. We're going to start at neutral, and I will interrupt with genres. For the game of changing styles, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
I would like to see more patriotism from the both of you this year.
Well, Dad, I'm trying. I'm doing
I
the
would
best
like to
I
see
can.
more candy being thrown, but
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
both of us want things.
Yeah,
I mean,
guess
one
what?
could lead to the other. What?
I also want more candy, Dad.
Yeah.
In your face. We both
Yeah.
want it.
Well,
Yeah.
consumerism is very much United States, so good job on that patriotism. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Here's-
guess.
Debbie,
Here's
we're
some
in. We're
candy
gonna
corn.
get so
Enjoy your
much
candy
candy.
Freeze. This scene will continue in the style of an inspirational teacher movie.
I don't know. Maybe we're just two bad kids. You can't reach us with candy.
What am I supposed to do? I can't be a good student and on the football team.
I try so hard. I work 28 hours a day, and I bring home the shells from peanuts that I peel at work for my kids, and it's never enough.
Freeze.
Just
Nancy Meyers romantic comedy.
Hey, Dad.
yes.
You've been working really hard lately. So, we've actually decided that you should go on a date with our next door neighbor.
What?
Yeah.
Mrs. Wentworth. You know her from her garden butt.
Freeze. Horror movie.
And it's
seen
a
garden butt.
skeleton. It's a skeleton, Dad.
We already told her where to find you, and she's coming to the parade.
If you tell Garden Butt where you live, they'll come for you in the night.
She knows where we live. She's our neighbor, Dad.
Garden Butt here
Freeze.
for love.
Shakespearean.
Forsooth, I have travelled, and verily shall I disembowel ye.
Prithee, here lies the tale of a father and two children, caught betwixt the patriotism and fear. Though lo, the sun doth set upon their hut, we now see the tale of Garden Butt.
And time. That scene.
Bruce.
Maureen.
Bruce, I gotta say, I should have seen it coming because it was Shakespeare. And I did not see that butt rhyme coming. That was amazing.
Yeah, you never see the butt rhymes coming.
No.
They sneak up on you from behind.
Okay, too far, Bruce.
Loyal fans, you're going to remember that game. Lock it away in your brain boxes because this is the team choice round. I'm going to bring up the blue team to challenge that game, and you, in a moment, are going to vote on which game you preferred. But keep your minds open and judicious as we welcome Captain Ashley to the screen. Captain Ashley, we had a great game. A bunch of great puns came in. What game would you like to play to combat the changing styles of the red team?
Okay, well, first of all, I feel like you using the adjective great is kind of like coloring the way the loyal fans might have seen that game. So
Yeah.
maybe as a neutral party, you should refrain from that, number one. Number two,
Yeah.
I'd like to play Panel of Influencers.
All right, let's see this weird game. Bring your players to the screen. This game's gonna be great. This is the game of Panel of Influencers. What's going to happen, these three folks are going to be giving you advice, answering advice-type questions, however, in the style of everyone's hottest trends and famous influencers. So go ahead in the chat, give us topics that people would influence. Like what kind of YouTube? Like, there's farmers YouTube, obviously. There's... yeah, you know, there's like
That
Marvel
famous
TikTok.
Yeah.
There's long hair Twitter. Figure out what the sphere of influence you would like each of these players to have. Look, I've seen things, okay?
I've
I'm
never
on
been
the
on long
internet.
hair Twitter.
Yeah, Ashley, you wouldn't know anything about this. Maureen knows.
I'm all over long hair Twitter, and
Yeah.
you don't want to know what we talk about there.
So these are, so I'm going to go ahead and assign these. Kati, I'm going to give you makeup tutorials. Simon, you are on smelling stuff videos. And
that,
Ashley, I would love to see some Dungeons and Dragons TikTok. These are your suggestions. Go ahead in the chat as well. Start and give us a lot of them. So keep them coming. Advice type questions that you might need. So it's not for one individual person, but it might be questions like, how do I balance my books? What's a great first date? Figure out what the question is that you desperately need answered, and we will give you the absolute best that social media has to offer in answers. But first, we're going to meet our experts and learn a little bit about them. So let's check in with our makeup tutorial. Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, it's me, guys, Cherise. Welcome back to my tutorial. I'm just really glad you're here. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Cherise. And from Smelling Stuff YouTube.
Oh, this is good. Yeah. Hey, what's up? My name's Brett. I smell stuff.
That's great.
Yeah.
Brett, I gotta say, one of my favorite things about your videos is how succinct and to the point they are.
For sure. It either smells good or it's bad.
And now from D&D YouTube.
Yeah, my name's Vesemir the Dragon Slayer. You gotta say the whole thing when you say it. You gotta say Vesemir the Dragon Slayer. You cannot shorten it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Buzzmere the Dragon Slayer. We are honored to have all three of you here to answer our loyal fans' questions and advice needs. Let's check in with the chat. Maureen, do you have a question maybe from the chat that we can ask our players?
I do. We have from the Slacy, how can I ask my best friend out on a date?
Great question. We're going to start with Cherise, please.
Oh, wow, Sleazy. Oh, I like going on dates so much, and when you're going on a date, don't forget to wear your perfect color. And you know what? Find out what your best friend's perfect lip color is, and then, flaunt it, girl. Yes. Wow.
Excellent advice.
Thank you.
Brett?
Okay, so I think smell is the #1 link to emotional memory. So that's why I always sniff my cat before I ask someone out. This one is a wily guy, and he smells like a butthole. You do. So I would say no. I would pass on this one. Oh, God.
Thank you, Brett. Buzzmere the Dragon Slayer.
Well, so when I asked my best friend Patty out, I got 20-sided die, but they all had 20 on them, and I was like, if you roll 20, you're gonna be my girlfriend, and she liked it a lot. But then you guys remember last week on the channel, I was like, should I dump Patty if I roll above a 12? And then I did, and I miss her a lot. So ask her out, but don't break up with her.
Wow, there's a lot to unpack there, Buzzmere the Dragon Slayer. That is excellent. I think we've all learned a little something. We're going to go to our next question. Something practical, something that just the fans need to know, which is simply, what should I make for dinner tonight? Brett, we're going to start with you.
Yeah, for sure. I have dozens upon dozens of candles, so I like to go into my candle chamber, pick one blindly, give it a whiff, and then this one smells like vanilla, so I would just drink an entire bottle of vanilla extract.
Makes sense. Buzzmere the Dragon Slayer.
Oh, I like a whole loaf of bread and a raw leek and some potatoes and a wheel of cheese with a wedge missing out of it. But I like Totino's too.
That is what I call a balanced diet. And finally, Cherise.
Hey, wow, if you've noticed, I put on my mood lighting because it's dinner time, guys. Make sure during dinner you're wearing the right color of lip. Like this one is rouge because I'm gonna have spaghetti tonight. That's the perfect meal for a romantic date. See with the lighting? Ooh, thanks guys.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Maureen, can we get another question from the chat, please?
Of course, this one is from the Sam B, who had her first chat today. So we're excited for that. Or their first chat. Where did I put my keys?
Something we gotta know. Let's start with Buzzmere, the Dragon Slayer.
I lose a lot of stuff, but when I do, I usually ask my dad to find it, and he usually knows where it's at. So ask your dad.
Great question. Dads know all. Charisse.
Oh wow, what a great question. Normally I keep my keys in my purse. Oh, where is it at? I see my beautiful lip balm, but where are my keys? Oh shoot, but this one is pink like roses. Make sure you got your white lip balm on, guys.
Charisse, I just need to check in real quick. Did you open up a purse that was completely transparent to see what was in it?
Yes, my keys, I thought they were in there, but they're not.
Brett, what do you have to weigh in on this?
This crock, I've been wearing it all day. Smells fresh. As I said at the beginning, smell is the #1 link to emotional memory. So if you just keep your keys in your nostrils, you'll have them all the time.
Oh.
That's time! Very nice. Show your love in the chat. Thank you all very much for your questions and suggestions. Maureen is now setting up a poll. Maureen, tell us a little bit about what they have to do.
Great. The poll is there, so you get to vote for the game that you liked better. Just open that poll, pop in your vote. Also, if you have channel points or bits, you can use those to vote more. So really push ahead the team that you think should win. Oh man, it is not close. But we'll see. Maybe the team that's behind will catch up. Maybe
Whether it was
people will use
the
the channel
great
points.
game of influencers by the blue team, or the also great game of changing styles of the red team.
Yeah.
Vote now.
Vote now. We're getting close. It's wrapping up shortly. Only a few more seconds left. Also, Bruce, there's an option for not Bruce. So
great.
Yeah, there's a couple people who definitely don't want you to get any points.
Guess what? I wasn't gonna get any anyway.
Well, now they're confirming it.
Oh my gosh, it is so close.
It is. Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay.
Knows. Maureen, what happened?
Oh my gosh! At the last second, we have blue team pulling ahead with panel of influencers. I'm sorry, and a panel of improvisers, getting those 5 big points.
Wow, really snuck it out there at the end. I bet those 3 that voted just not for me, which they voted for their team now. This is why it's important to vote, everyone.
They did, though. It was more important to them that you not get any points whatsoever than one team win over another one. And I think you got to take that to heart, Bruce.
I'm the Ross Perot of the group. Captains to the screen, please. All right, Captain Ashley, Captain Chip, Captain Ashley, we find ourselves in a tie game.
Captain I would just like to say that I voted for not Bruce, and I regret nothing.
Yeah, no, that's good. I completely accept that.
Also, Ashley, your team won, so.
Yeah.
Yes,
of course you regret nothing.
Yeah. But I regret not voting for not Bruce.
Yeah, I get it. No, this is good. I'm going to say this. We're going to now... Yeah, we're going to do a ref challenge. Since we are exactly tied in this moment, I think it means that I get to choose the next line game that I would like to see from you all. And it is going to be the game of Jersey Diner. Captain Ashley, do you accept?
Do I get to not accept?
Not anymore. Captain Chip, do you accept?
Does Ashley get to not accept?
Please, field your teams. This was for ceremony. but any questions will be taken as an affirmative. This is the game of Jersey Diner. What is going to happen? This is, you've seen a couple scenes tonight. This time we are going to go straight for the joke. This is a pun-based game. So in the chat, would you please start writing down some nouns for me? Persons, places, things. We might also come out and ask for some more specific things, but let's get started nice and wide in general. And then what is going to happen is I'm going to call a player's name. They are going to act like a Jersey Diner employee and tell you why that item should be on the menu or not on the menu in pun form. So, to get started checking in with the chat, the first one I saw is a pug. A pug is our first suggestion. And we're going to go to Captain Chip.
Aw, honey, you don't want the dog. Everyone else who's ordered it, just please.
Captain Katie. Or, I'm sorry, Katie.
Oh,
I just
thank
like
you. Honey, it's okay. You could call me Captain, but listen, you don't want to order the pug because let me tell you, the guy back there in the kitchen, he is having a rough day.
Captain Ashley.
Oh, sweetie, you don't want the pug. Oh, we don't know what's going on back there. It's a Labrador, so.
Meg.
Oh, honey, you don't want to order the pug. The cook is my ex, and a woof.
Very good. Chat, it is going to be your job to sort of keep aware of these. Tell us what ones you think are the liked the most. Maureen is also going to keep track of each one that does well, if it is an actual pun or not. We'll see who wins at the end. If it is a tie, we'll come to the group chat. Let's get another suggestion. Maureen, from the chat, what is the next suggestion?
Oh, great. It is light bulb from the Fleminem.
Light bulb. Fiona, please.
Oh, honey, you do not want to order the light bulb. That is a bad idea.
Simon.
Oh, sweetheart, you do not want to order the light bulb. Whoever told you to get that LED, you astray.
Captain Chip.
Oh, you don't want to get the light bulb. It's just not very filament.
Meg.
Oh, honey, you don't want to order the light bulb. My ex is the chef, and what?
Katie.
Listen, you don't want to order the light bulb because let me tell you, the guy in the kitchen making your light bulb is not that bright.
Very good. We're going to change of suggestion. This one's going to be spare tire. A spare tire. Captain Ashley.
Oh, honey, you don't want the spare tire. No, it's gonna leave you feeling all flat.
Fiona.
Oh, honey, you don't want to have the spare tire. You're going to feel all jacked afterward.
Oh, no. Simon.
Oh, listen here, honey. You do not want to have the spare tire. It's only good for the first 50 miles, and then you can't have it anymore.
Katie?
True.
Listen, you can order the spare tire if you want, but that means I gotta go back there and talk to that guy. And let me tell you, he just lets the air out of the situation and conversation, okay?
Maureen, next suggestion.
Thank you so much. We're going to go with Castle from, hold on, it's from Caleb, or C.G. Woodley. I've given away their first name.
A castle from the mysterious Woodley. Meg, please.
Oh, honey, you don't want to order the castle. Because my ex is the chef, and, watch out, it's a moat!
Don't count that one, that's just a word. Captain Chip.
What? You want to order the castle? No, you don't want the castle. You can't freeze it. It won't keep.
Captain Ashley.
Oh, honey, you don't want the castle. Order the stew. It's got the ramparts.
Fiona.
Oh, honey, you do not want to order the castle. Eating that thing is like torture.
Maureen, can you give us one more?
I suppose. Yes, I would love to. Your next suggestion, everyone, is Shredder.
Shredder. I like it. Kati.
Oh, honey, you don't want to order the shredder. The guy in the back tells me it comes with a side of turtles.
Simon.
Listen here, you do not want to order the shredder because, like, how it goes in is definitely how it comes out.
That is time. All right, Maureen, were you keeping tallies on these?
I was. I also put a poll up and gave them the option to vote, but it was divided. So I decided I get to decide. Yeah.
Perfect. So we come to the chat now. Tell us what team
you
think. Oh, no.
I decided. No, they couldn't decide, so I get to decide.
Man, forget
also,
that. Also,
I don't know what's going on with my Mikhail Gorbachev, thing on my forehead.
Yeah, I see that.
Just have to call that out. So, hello, everyone. The winner, in tick marks, winning by quick math, looks like 3 tick marks, is your Downtown Chicago Bosses.
Bosses win that round. Wonderful. Maureen, what does that do to our score?
Oh, it makes it not a barn burner. It makes the Bosses 10, the Dear Evanston Hansens 5.
Very good. Hometown team is in the lead. Captains to the screen, please. All right, Captain Ashley, Captain Chip, Captain Ashley. Captain Ashley, how do you feel about being in the lead?
I feel great. Glad Maureen decided and not you.
Great.
Ooh.
Great. I have the power to take away points. Captain Chip, how's your strategy coming into this final game?
I should have brought a strategy. You're right.
Yeah. I'd say that might have been the key here. But I am going to offer you to play the hardest game in comedy sports with the possibility of overtaking the bosses. The game of 6 things. For this game, each one of you is going to have to send one player out of the room. Captain Ashley, leading team, who are you going to send out?
Do you feel like we could just call it now, though? I feel like we could just call it now, and it would be
yeah, Captain Chip asked that earlier. Unfortunately, I've still got time to do. It's right here on the watch. Sorry.
Okay, fine. Katie,
we're going to send out. And from the red team, Captain Chip, who are you sending out?
Let's say goodbye to Meg Kennedy.
Meg Kennedy, the 2 middle squares. Great, we are sending them out of the room. They are taking their earbuds out. They are leaving their screens, so they cannot see. They do not have access to the chat. This is the game of 6 things. We're not going to come to you in the chat for a lot of suggestions, so please keep them coming. All of you, I don't think we have many new people here, so you know what's going to happen. Before the match began, Maureen got a bunch of different activities from you in the chat. Excuse me.
Oh no, you caught my thing!
I did!
I'm so sorry.
We're now going to replace. Maureen, take it away!
Oh, great! Awesome. So, our first thing, what I need in the chat, first of all, I'm going to check and see what our first thing is. Great. Our first thing, what I need from you is a celebrity from the 90s or early 2000s who you really enjoy. And then I also need an international landmark like the Pyramids of Egypt. Thank you, Amanda, for the coughing for Bruce. All right, so we're letting these come in right now. All right, so they're going to be going to the zoo with Jaleel White. And instead of the zoo, it is going to be Stonehenge.
Wonderful. If you are just joining us, what happens is we're going to take these activities, we're going to replace them with something that is more little strange or unusual, and then our people that are not on screen are going to have to try and figure them out through clues from their audience, from their fellow players. Let's go to our second thing right now, which is... Wait for it on the screen.
We can wait for it, or I can just tell you.
You can just tell me. I don't know.
It's
watching a
baseball game. Yeah.
Just a little fast. Watching a baseball game. In the chat, if you can please type for me something that is very fragile, like a teacup or a window pane. Something that is very fragile, as well as a location where you enjoy going in the wintertime. Something that is fragile and a location where you enjoy going in the wintertime.
Some great options in here. Chat, you.
All right.
They've been crushing us.
Yeah, these are great. I'm gonna say that the our fragile thing. I'm gonna say this is going to be an egg, but I will award a bonus point for Fabergé egg.
Look at a bonus point.
What's that replacing, please?
That is going to be replacing watching a baseball game. I'm going to say that is like the food you're eating, like the hot dog you're eating at the match is going to be an egg or a Fabergé egg. The actual game, the location where you're watching this baseball game is not a stadium. Instead, it is going to be a Christmas tree farm.
Thanks, Amanda Brock, for suggestions. Appreciate it.
Very nice. Going to go to Maureen. Maureen, feel free to throw in a bonus point option for the bosses as well.
All right, no pressure. So the next activity is flying a kite. So one thing I need is a toy that you liked playing with as a kid, like a slinky. And I also need... let's get a period of time. So something like the Renaissance. All right. So let's say that the, excuse me, the kite itself is going to be an easy bake oven. And so thank you, Allie does improv for that. And then I would like the time period that they're in to be colonial America. I didn't find an extra point, and I apologize for that.
That's fine. We'll figure that out. Wonderful. Let's go to our fourth activity.
Great. That activity is kayaking.
Kayaking. Fantastic. For this one in the chat, can I please get from you something that you would find in your freezer behind something? Not the first thing that you grab, but the thing that's been in your freezer maybe for a while, as well as a famous person from history that maybe we haven't heard of in a while. So not a current
like
politician
Ross,
or pop star or anything like that, but someone in the past,
like Ross Perot from earlier.
That's I live in those kind of types of suggestions. All right, so I'm going to say that your kayaking is the activity. Your actual kayak is going to be replaced with canned orange juice. Canned orange juice. And your person that you were kayaking with, you're going to have a friend out there while you were kayaking, and that is going to be Jackson Pollock.
I was hoping you would take that one.
The artist Jackson Pollock. Thank you.
Great. All right. So next up, they're going to be having a 4th of July barbecue, and numbers 5 and 6 are a bit more difficult. So
these are going to be worth 10 points each, so we're going to turn up that difficulty.
Yeah, so I think they do need to specify that it is a 4th of July barbecue, and it would not be an extra point. It's just a requirement. All right, great. So sorry. Can I get in the chat? Could I get a odd piece of furniture? So not a couch or a table, but what, like an ottoman or something that you don't hear about a lot. And also, may I get, excuse me, a sports equipment item, like a tennis racket or a baseball bat. All right. So the grill is going to be a Lazy Susan. Thank you, Cinders. I'm still waiting for, here come the sports items. Oh, I like this one from the Slacy. So instead of sparklers, because it's a 4th of July barbecue, they're going to use a curling stone.
Excellent.
And thanks to the Slacy for that.
Our final activity is reading in a hammock. Reading in a hammock. And for this one, can I please get in the chat 2 things? Number 1, an ancient weapon. An ancient weapon, and a movie title that is not like the block, but like a movie that you like that most people don't. A movie that you like that you think a lot of maybe other people don't. That catches a lot of hate.
Oh, hate.
Yeah. Or just you always have to convince people to watch it, but you know it's good. I've been thinking about this, so I'm real excited to see what we get.
Yeah, what would yours be?
God, that there's so many. You know what? I always go with like an Avatar or a Doctor Strange.
Oh.
Movies I don't mind.
Yeah, you don't mind Avatar?
I really don't.
Thank you to I'm gonna say this wrong, but Athanatasa, a sharpened stick, for their suggestion.
And you know what? First time in the chat, Athanatasa, we're taking it. Your kayak itself is going to be a sharpened stick. And from Zorro Anderson.
Wait, do you mean hammock?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry, whatever I
Okay.
said. Hammock is a sharpened stick. You're reading in a hammock. The book you are reading is the story of the Mighty Ducks 2.
Oh, man.
The Mighty Ducks 2 is your story. Your hammock is a sharpened stick.
That's one of those movies in my head I could have sworn I've seen. But, like, I don't know that I actually have seen it.
Oh, it's good.
I love that Ryan Ford, our stage manager, just corrected the typing on that from The Mighty Ducks 2 to D2: The Mighty Ducks.
Yep.
Welcome
All
to
right,
my
we
phone.
have our activities, 6s and 7s in the chat. Give yourself a bit of a round of applause. This is excellent. We are going to now ask our players that have been off camera and off screen. We are texting them now to bring them back to camera, and they are going to have a minute 30 to try and guess each one of these teams. The other guesser is going to be observing this. If they are unable to guess after a minute 30 what the items and their replacements are, the other team will have a chance to steal. They will be giving these clues not through English, but through the miracle of mime and gibberish. So they are only going to be able to communicate using mime, no props, no cats, no live animals of any kind, and the only in gibberish. So not English, but it sounds like this. If I went to Maureen and I said, Mustiabiabi rapideklatse, Maureen might say,
Kodoskopassikosas!
Fantastic. That is gibberish. We're going to start with the bosses. For the game of 6 things, bosses, are you ready?
Yes.
Fiona, are you ready?
Yes.
Tech, are you ready?
I'm not sure why, because I'm not guessing.
I'm also ready.
Meg is also ready. I wonder
ready,
what was happening
chuckos.
there. Minute 30 on the screen. Your time begins now.
Y se fue.
Oh, se fue.
Sí fue, sí fue.
Oh, será para ja.
Iste basama, wira saba,
Saraba.
harabara, da ba da da da, di da ba da ba. Askiba sa, askiba.
1 minute left.
Shaba, ashaba skiba.
Oh, saraba.
Ah, y se fue.
Sarata.
Ah,
Whoa.
y se fue.
Oh, saraba. Oh, saraba. Oh, saraba.
Oh,
30 seconds left.
All right, time. We're at 25 seconds. Katie, tell me, what do you think you are doing?
Yes, I am going to the zoo, and I'm going to the zoo with the actor who plays Steve Urkel. And the actual zoo itself are the Stonehenges.
You have 25 seconds left. You must give me the name, as the name is part of it.
Stickler.
Here we go.
Ashkaba, shabara, shabara, ashkaba, charabara, shabara, bomba, chaba, chabada, ashkaba, shabara, ashkaba, shabara,
15 seconds.
ashkaba, shabara, diskabara, skidabara, iskiba,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
That is time. That is time. All right, Katie, give me the full thing again.
Yes, I am going to the zoo, and I'm actually going to the zoo with the shoe P, and the zoo is not actually the zoo. It is the Stonehenges.
No, I am
Yes.
sorry. I'm sorry. That's incorrect. Meg, for the steal, do you know the actor's name?
Am I a kid from the 90s? Yeah, I know it, Bruce. I'm going to the zoo. The zoo is Stonehenge, and I'm with TV's Julia White.
That is correct.
Look at that spin!
That is
Wow.
correct. That is a steal for the red team. I will say this. I am going to give 1 point to the bosses because I believe that that is ultimately correct, but they did not get Julia White. So I do want to acknowledge Katie, nice job.
Thank you.
Red
Thank you
team,
very
to
much.
the screens, please. All right, so Katie has a chance to steal this one. We are on to item number 2. Your time, 1 minute 30 on the clock. Your time begins now.
Biskana niskana. Baskana.
One minute left.
What the ba-ba-ba? What the ba-ba? Oh, the ba-ba. The
30 seconds left.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Biskana diskana. Baskana naskana.
What the ba-ba-ba?
Simana. Hua. Diskana. Hippo. Biskana.
15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4.
All right, I'm going to say that's 4 seconds. 4 seconds left. Meg, tell me, what is it you are doing? There is a bonus point in this on the line for you here.
Okay, great. That changes things. I am watching a baseball game. My Fenway Frank is an egg rock, and I am in a Christmas tree farm.
Yes. Yes, you are. You need to clean up exactly what your food is. And I will even tell you that the bonus point exists here. Go ahead, clean it up.
Obviously.
Iskana diskana. Samana. Hua. Diskana. Ska.
That is time. That is all the time we have. Meg, give me the full thing and your best guess.
I'm watching a baseball game. I'm in the Christmas tree farm, and I'm eating a rockin' egg.
No, I would have accepted. We're gonna see. We're gonna let Katie have a chance to steal.
I know what it is.
We're gonna let
but I
Katie
did
have a
that
chance to
instead.
steal. Give us the full thing, Katie.
Okay, so I'm watching a baseball game, and I'm at a Christmas tree farm, and my hot dog is actually a shell diamond.
No, unfortunately.
Is it a diamond egg?
Nope. I would have taken egg.
Okay.
Or Fabergé egg. A Fabergé egg.
Oh.
A very fancy egg used by the Russian Tsars Nicholas II.
Yeah.
All right.
People.
Ritzy crowd tonight.
Several times. Just
Indeed, indeed. We're going to move on to item number 3. Let's bring the bosses back to the screen.
Ritzy
Tight
crowd
game.
tonight, Bruce.
Tight game. Minute 30 on the clock. Item number 3. Here we go.
Askaba Samara. Ashaba. Wa.
Oh, sarata.
Is a whoop. Is a what? What? Is a whoop. Is a flump. Is a hammer. Is a flip. Glug glug glug.
1 minute left.
Is a bing. A ding 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 ding. Bing. Oh.
Oh.
Is a ding ding ding.
Oh, sarata.
Is a Fuara Sabara. Shabanaska. Shabanaska is Eskibara. Eskibara. Warasara.
30 seconds, players.
Wachara. Askabasana. Chirabas.
Oh, sarata.
How much time, Maureen?
21 seconds left on the clock.
21 seconds. Katie, what are you doing?
Yes, I am flying a kite, but the kite itself is a microwave, and the area that I am in happens to be Barney's playground.
Incorrect. You are flying a kite. However, you need to clean up what that kite is. You need to clean up the third replacement altogether. You have 21 seconds. Here we go.
Is a flip. Is a bing. Bing.
Oh,
Bing.
sarita, bing, bing, bing.
Is
Oh, saratara.
15 seconds.
Is a flip. Is a
Shwing,
is
shwing.
is
10 seconds.
a flunk.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time.
That is time. Katie, tell me, what do you feel you are doing?
No, I know I am flying a kite.
Yes.
And you know what? That kite happens to be a mixed drink maker. And I am also at Lamb Chop's Play Along.
Unfortunately, not just as wrong as before, but not any more wrong.
That's exactly what it was.
Meg, we're going to come to you for the chance to steal. What is this activity?
I'm flying a kite. My kite is a hot pocket, and I'm with the colonists. Jaleel White.
Oh, you're real close actually on
So
that
close.
one. You are flying a kite. Your kite is an easy bake oven. And the time period that you are in, I would have taken location, is colonial America.
Lamb
Colonial
Chop Play
America.
Along. Hello.
Took place
I
in
saw that.
colonial America.
I saw that musket, baby.
Nothing there. Yeah, I like the colonists. Almost there.
Megskit Musket. New nickname
All right,
alert.
red team, you are to the screen. Maureen, am I correct in thinking this is number 5?
Yeah. No, it's number 4.
Well, there you go.
You're incorrect. The red team is evens.
That's why I like to check. This is number 4, and then we're going to up these points. Minute 30 on the clock. Your time begins now.
It's close to that. It says spruce. It's similar. Well, it's like my swamp, and the one is like a click. It's like a woo.
Dung, 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 dung. Atababa. Eh. Whoa. Oh. Atababa. Wapapapa.
Come on. Wow. And my
Watababa?
stamina is about that.
Atababa. Wapapapa. Wooshaba, wooshaba, wooshaba. Wooshaba.
Asa, adiskera. Hua, aba diskera.
1 minute.
Oh.
Diskera, aba swamp, aba diskera. Clunk, aba swoop, swoop, whoop, gilly, bloop. Iba diskera. Sploosh, 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 sploosh.
Atababa.
Aba diskera. Diskara. Skluta di. Aber diskara. Ting 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 komma. Aber diskara. Shoot. Aber diskara.
30 seconds.
Ting 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 ting.
Ota baba.
So shoot.
Ota baba.
Diskara.
Ota baba. Ota baba. Ota baba. Ota baba. Ota baba. Oh! Ota baba. Ota baba. Ota baba.
That is time. All the time we have. Meg, we are coming to you now. Tell me, what do you think your activity is?
I'm kayaking in a can of orange juice with Jackson Pollock.
I will take that. Yes, I will take that.
Wow.
A can of orange juice is canned, OJ. Well done. Bosses to the screen. That brings the Hansens to the lead.
Evanston Hansens.
Evanston Hansens, I'm sorry, to the lead. We are in the final two now. As we all know, the points are doubled now. These are a little bit harder, and we will be looking for the specificity. Same amount of time, though. 1 minute 30 on the clock. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
It's about to be the pew, pew, pew,
Ishkabara ara wara with chat. Huchat.
Oh, sit-ta-ta.
1 minute left.
Wala maska.
Sara-sara.
Achabasara. Asaraba. Asara. What? What? Pucha.
Oh.
Shabashara Tara Skara Maskana. Wara Sabasa. Para Para Chaba.
Oh, sara-sara.
Asara.
Yes, sara.
click, click.
30 seconds left.
Pew, 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 pew. Sara-sara. Oh, saraba.
But it's
Saraba. Sweet. Oh, sara-sara. Oh, sara.
All right, let's call it 13 seconds. I'll give him a couple extra points. I like to account for lag. Katie, tell me, what is it that you are doing?
I am celebrating the 4th of July, but I am not grilling on the grill like burgers and hot dogs. I'm actually grilling peanut butter sandwiches. And did you know that the people that I'm with are the stones in that thing in the Olympics?
You are close. You are dancing around it. I will allow that activity. You need to figure out what's on your grill, and you need to clean up the third one. But you are very close. You've got 13 seconds. I will even give you and Meg that lamb chops play along is not in there. 13 seconds. Here we go.
What is that? What? What? Eskibasana.
Is a
4, 3.
That is time. That is time.
Yes.
All right, Katie, tell me, what is it you're doing?
Watching some fireworks for the 4th of July. I'm not grilling hot dogs or burgers. I'm actually just grilling some mustard. And you know what? The fireworks, they are stones. Muscles, weights, they're weights.
We're going to go to Meg. Only one guess per person. We're going to go to Meg. Same percentage of confusion there. Meg, tell me, what is it you think you're doing?
I'm grilling on the 4th of July. I'm grilling spices, and my sparklers are a boulder.
Very close, both of you, in different ways. You were grilling on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Your sparklers were a curling stone. Yes, I would take a stone. But your grill, this is where it tripped you up, was a lazy Susan. A lazy Susan.
That spices go on.
That spices go on.
With you.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the best ways of doing this game is hearing everyone go, oh. And I like to think that everyone in the chat has the same reaction. Oh. All right, red team, come to the screen now. This game is yours to lose. The blue team will be able to steal. This is the final item. We have 1 minute 30 on the clock. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Begin.
Diska, sumana, aba simana,
Baba.
aba diska,
Baba.
hua, aba diska, wap wap wap, aba diska da, scuba da, sumana, whoop 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 whoop,
What the
diska da,
What Baba?
Let's go. Woo, woo, woo.
Whoop, whoop,
Stamina.
whoop.
It's a woo. It's like a
1 minute left.
Oh. It's a Baba. Oh, it's a Baba. What the Baba? What the Papa? What the Baba? At the Baba. What the Ding ding ding. At the Baba.
Iska Nisa, Asimana, who, what, Dita Daskana?
What the Baba?
Abadiskana, who, Abadita Sabana, nam nam nam.
30 seconds.
Simana, Simana Diskana, whoop, cha.
At the Baba.
Abadiskana, Duska Booty Doo.
What the Baba?
10 seconds.
What the Baba?
All right, 9 seconds remaining. 9 seconds remaining. Meg, tell me, what is your activity?
I'm reading in a hammock. My hammock is a rake, and my book is my all-time favorite movie, D2 Mighty Ducks.
I did not know that. That is correct. You are not entirely correct. We need to clean up the second item. You are reading the hammock. Your book is D2 the Mighty Ducks. Clean up the second item. You have 9 seconds to do it. Here we go.
Okay.
Ha! Abadiskana, Simana, whoop whoop whoop,
What the Baba?
Abadiskana,
Five,
Abadiskana, dun dun
three,
dun dun dun,
two,
Abadiskana,
one.
shing 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 ting ting,
This is time. This is time. This is time. I am going to be very specific on what this item is, or it will go to Katie. Tell me, what are you doing?
I'm reading in a hammock. I'm reading my all-time favorite book movie, D2 Mighty Ducks, and my hammock is my all-time favorite movie, A Walking Stick.
No, not quite. Not quite. We're coming to Katie for the steal. Katie, tell me, what are you doing?
Yes, don't you know, I'm reading a book in a hammock. My book is D2 Mighty Ducks, and my hammock happens to be, it's one of those pokers that you collect hay with, and I don't want to say I don't want to say what I think it is because I don't think it's appropriate.
Then that's not it.
Duck points, Bruce.
It does hay though.
No, unfortunately not. I don't quite know what you're thinking of besides Pitchfork, but that's not it.
Yes.
You were reading in a hammock. The book is the
appropriate, I'm
D2
sorry.
the Mighty Ducks. And your hammock was a sharpened stick.
Oh, super intense.
Sharpened, it was not the walking stick. That means, Maureen, what's our score?
Our score is the Chicago Bosses 11 and the dear Evanston Hansens 15 are winners tonight. Let's give them 6s and 7s in that chat.
Well done, players all come from behind. Well done, Evanston Hansens.
Amazing job. Let's hear it for our players tonight and both of our teams who were awesome. All right, we had tonight on our Chicago Bosses, Katie Waldron, Simon Collier, and captaining the Chicago Bosses tonight, Ashley Victoria. And now our winning team, the dear Evanston Hansens, they will be found. We had Meg Kennedy, Fiona Stevens, and the winning captain tonight, Chip Aucoin. And let's give it up for our ref tonight, who owes us all points. It was decided in the chat, Bruce. And finally, a big thank you to John Stirk, RMD, who crushed it all night. I have been Maureen Winston, and we hope to see you back here real soon. We are back every Thursday night at 7:30, and come and check out our rec league and minor league teams on Wednesday night as well. See y'all later.